way to start the early AM that when MTVSports' Good Morning Sri Lanka. I'm your host, Jason. Post-hour this season, I'm full of Kaung and the cookies, man. Yeah, that's what's up. Anyways, if you're wondering what to do around this weekend, from the 25th to the 27th, seems to be a concert. And I'm just not talking about any concert. It's a synchronized swimming concert. Today, our next guests are here to speak about their concert, which is called, by the way, Applause. Let's hope I'll applause at the end of this show. Well, to introduce my guests today, we have the Visakha Vidyalaya swimming team, senior swimming team, I might add. So good morning to Bulani Pereira. So smiles, beautiful little girl, just smiling away. All right, and we have Piyusha Sumanapala. Good morning to you. Everyone's so sleepy in this morning. What is going on here? And of course, Anika Abe Wikrama, good morning to you. And of course, Janetri Kuluwardana. Good morning. And to save the least last, I don't know how that expression works, but the coach of the Visakha team is here, Rohini
Ilakumbra, and good morning to you.
Ilakumbra, that's right. Rohini, good morning to all of you. I know it's the morning and we kind of dragged you guys out here early, but we really had to speak about this concert. It caught my eye. Applause. What is this? What is synchronized swimming? I'm curious. So let's start with you, Rohini. What is Applause all about?
So this is, first of all, we're all from Visakha, and synchronized swimming has been in the school as a sport since I think 1994-95, and that's when we had our first concert, and this is our official 5th concert and in our own pool. So we didn't have a swimming pool complex till 2008, so all our concerts have been in other pools, and we didn't even have an official court because in 95 the sport came to Sri Lanka and it was quite new, and not a lot of people knew about the sport, and swimming was the main attraction. And then down the lines, now we have actually been touring and representing Sri Lanka as a synchronized swimming team.
Really?
And I was lucky to be a part of that team, and now we have swimmers in my own team in Visakha who has represented Sri Lanka. So we're very excited about this concert because this is going to be a next best from standard wise, because we've really pushed our talents this time.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so now it's synchronized swimming. This is really interesting. I'm still blown away. Applause. Why would you call the concert Applause? I'm curious here.
So I know we call it synchronized swimming now, but we used to refer it as water ballet, and we still do. So it's ballet in water, and that's an interesting pair, because not a lot of people can dance outside, and we're trying to dance in water. And we have been doing concerts of fairy tales. So our first fairy tale was Cinderella.
Was this in 95?
No, that was Rhythms in Water. And after that we had a concert called Cinderella. Then we did Beauty and the Beast, Alice in Wonderland, Little Mermaid, all that, and we're kind of fed up with fairy tale stories.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Visakha must have a lot of Disney lovers, because I hear a lot of
Disney not anymore. So these girls we want to dance for the songs we love, and
so this concert is just random music?
It's just random music.
So who picks it? Like, I know it might be random, but how does it work?
So this is basically my senior team. So we just sat down and we thought,
senior team, okay. Sorry.
What are we going to do? And not another fairy tale, because our options was like Peter Pan or Lion King, and these girls have saying they've grown up, so they want to dance for the songs they love. And I said okay, then pick the songs, and they went Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj, Katy Perry. Not really the songs I would want to dance for, but this is their show. So
yeah, man, pop music. That's what we are, the generation that
pop. So we picked one of Lady Gaga's song, which is called Applause.
Okay, so you ended with that.
And we ended with that.
From the 25th to the 27th at the pool, I'm guessing, in Visakha?
At the Visakha Vidyalaya swimming pool complex.
Nice, awesome. All right, so Janetri, I have to get to you because you're the one who keeps winking at me saying, look, I have something to say. You're not Janetri, you are Anika. Of course, I knew that. I would never forget. But Anika, all right, so tell me, how do you like working with your coach here?
When I started off synchro, I started off with her, and I've grown up in the sport with her. And I recently toured Hong Kong last year,
Nice.
And she was there to support me, so obviously
So she won a silver medal for the country.
Okay.
That was the first silver medal we won in a solo routine.
Right.
So we beat Singapore. And that's a big achievement because she's now motivating the rest of the girls to really say it is reachable, because it's not about only the concert. We want to be seen, we want to, go up the ladder in the sporting career, and she's our starting point, and all of these girls are getting there.
Ah, I see. Brilliant. All right, so Piyusha, tell me, I understand that this has a lot to do with your legs, synchronized swimming. What are the, how hard is it to kind of learn this?
Actually, it's not any a normal swimmer can't do this sport.
Okay, cool.
Because it takes rhythm and everything to do it in the water. So
wait, do you have to be like a good dancer if you like a good dancer like on land?
No, that's not a requirement actually. You just come into the sport. Dancing doesn't really apply into synchro. I mean, rhythm does, but it's basically just you have
the artistic
technique.
Okay.
So it comes with experience, and so
awesome. All right, so
all these years.
What does the coach make you guys do I'm guessing you have practices every other week or every week? Every day?
Yeah, getting closer to the concert. So.
What are you doing, coach? They have lives? No, joking. But every day you do have a routine. What does she make you do first? Obviously something to do with your legs.
Yeah.
Because I understand you stick your legs out of the water and you roll around. I don't know how it works.
So we first stretch before we get in.
Okay.
And then after that we practice our sculls. And then we practice...
What's the sculls?
Sculls are
sculls is what helps you stay up in water. So if you want to lift your legs up, you've got to be able to scull. So you start with sculling.
Wow. How does that work, like with your...
legs out of the water?
Yeah, we do verticals, both legs up, crane, one leg up, bent knee, all of those.
Right. So do you have to be flexible?
Yes, definitely.
So what does she make you do to be more flexible on land?
Splits.
Coach, what do you do?
We can all do splits.
Okay, so that is, it's vital when you're being your dancers.
And your points. So it's like ballet. You need to have your point, you need to be able to split in land, and you actually have to oversplit in land so that it becomes a perfect split in water.
Wow, brilliant. Is she scary at times? I kind of feel like she'll come with me and we're like, no, do the split. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. All right, so let's go to the quiet one here, Janetri. Right? Yeah. Of course, Janetri, I knew that. All right, Janetri, so what is it like to have a coach who's also been a former Visakha Vidyalaya, former student, to be teaching you?
Actually, she's a good coach. She trains us really well.
Okay.
Sometimes she scolds us, but that's for our own good. And
Brilliant. All right, so what does your day consist of as a student? So you go to school, you leave school, and then you have practices every other day?
Yeah.
Do you find it, are you used to it now? Doing practices like stretching every single day?
Yes.
Interesting. Do all of you feel this way? You're used to it now?
Yeah.
I must find what this routine is and get into synchronized swimming. All right, so also guessing, last time I checked, human race doesn't have gills, so we can't really breathe on the water as long as you guys can, but I understand you have to hold your breath for what, 10 seconds sometimes?
Longer
than that.
Yeah.
What's the longest that any of you have ever held your breath down?
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Coach, what are you making? What is this? Students that can hold their breath for 30 seconds.
You're making them think. I'm like subtly making them go underwater and do things. Now they're actually counting the seconds.
And it's not just waiting, you're always like moving. And it's difficult. So.
Right. So what do you guys do to train your lungs, obviously, to...
We just swim underwater. We do our figures, and that helps us.
So one of the exercises we do is actually swim underwater lengths.
Okay.
So that is part of the warm-up. First we start all the stretches, we get in. The first thing we do is warm up again, a little bit of swimming, and then we get them to swim underwater holding their breath. So maybe length sometimes, one length, come out, breathe again, and then we go into sculling. So I know all of these will be a technical jargon to you right now, but we have so many of those sculling and ways of sculling and figures, all of that involves in the sport. And to really build your muscles, sometimes we put weights on our hands and we start sculling, things like that.
Interesting. Piyusha, how does the practice sessions go? Vilani, of course. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. All right, so Vilani, tell me about your practice sessions every single day. How do you work that out?
We're kind of used to it, so it doesn't really affect us much because we were told from the very beginning of like 2 months ago that we had to get used to the whole like cutting down everything else and just focusing on the concert for at least next month or so. So I'm kind of used to it.
So I'm guessing the practice sessions have got a lot more intense since the concert was announced.
Yeah.
Coach. I'm just going to keep saying coach every day. I like saying that. All right, so Rohini, let's get to you now. As a coach, how long have you been a coach with Visakha for now?
So my captaincy year was 2006, 2007, and ever since I've been helping the school. And when they started, when they opened the new pool, they wanted to open it with a grand event, and that's when the first Little Mermaid was launched, and that was my first concert.
Okay.
And ever since, it's not like I actually agreed to be the coach, but then people like subtly put me into the system, and now I've been the coach ever since because I'm in Sri Lanka and I have nothing more better passion than actually get these girls into the sport.
Right.
So I push myself to get them they have to be better than me, and that is my goal, and I think all of them are better than me. That is still not enough. I need them to be better in the international arena. So I've been coaching since 2008, so that's about 7 to 8 years.
Interesting. Wow. All right, so one question before we go into a quick commercial break. Applause. Which one of you, did everyone get to select one single song that they want? Or was it just like random, I want this song?
Yeah, I guess it was, It was a random.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there like rap music and stuff?
Yeah. You'll have to come and see.
Darn it. All right, in that note, we'll go into a quick commercial break. Before that, Owl City with Metropolis. Olympics, and everyone just cheered and said, "Oh my God, you're so amazing!" Welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka. Didn't see you there. In case you just tuned in, we have Applause, a concert that's happening from the 25th to the 27th in April, and the group that's here to kind of speak about what they're doing, I might say a synchronized swimming team here on Good Morning Sri Lanka. To start off, we have Rohini, who's back here, the coach of the team, and I'd like to introduce you. The rest of the synchronized swimming team is Netmi Saranachiva. Hi. Nice to meet you. All right, and Anakali De Silva, Satinji Senanaika, Tisri Mendis, and Sanuri Trikavalgoda. Right? Trikavalgoda. I know, I'm horrible. This happens to me all the time. It's unfortunate. So, ladies, welcome to the show. Your predecessors, your other teammates, told us that your coach is a joy to work with. Is this true?
Yeah.
I see the fake smiles. I get it. All right, wink. All right, so Rohini, we were just getting into Applause, and what a great concert. This is your 5th installment in the second decade.
Yes.
Wow. All right. So how many concerts have you been involved in, though? Like hands in.
To start with, the first one I was not involved. That's in 1995. I was in grade 1.
Oh.
Then the second one was Cinderella, and that one I was a part of the team. I was schooling. And then we had Waterloo. Again, I was a part of it. That was like an ABBA concert.
I love ABBA. No, I don't love ABBA. I'm just saying it's a good band. That's
right. And then we had Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Then, so my first concert as I directed was The Little Mermaid when we opened the pool in 2008. So all the time we didn't have a pool for our own. Little Mermaid, and then the second one I did was Alice in Wonderland. And this time, as you can see, we've done so many fairy tales and we were kind of fed up with it, so we wanted to do something completely different, which anyway, it's water ballet, so you can't do anything drastically different, but it's to do with songs, and we thought we will only do songs with no story, because our experience was this is a unique sport, so when people come to watch, they actually want to see water ballet, and even if we put on like a drama and a skit happening behind, they don't really follow it. They just want to see the girls lift their legs on count and smile on time and all that. So we're just going to have songs, but we are having outside dancers, a separate bunch of girls who are again talented in dancing in land. So proper ballerinas, they will be doing skits, kind of routines for different songs outside until these guys have time to go change and come for the next routine.
Brilliant. Oh, that's interesting. So how old do you have to, let's go here to Netmi. How old do you have to be if you want to be in the water synchronized team? Synchronized swimming team?
We have juniors also who are like 6, 7. Like 7 to about 9 years. So I don't think there's exactly like an age limit.
Really?
Yeah, because they are learning the basic sculls now.
Right.
Yeah.
So wait, do they get to dip their body into the water if they're 6 years old?
Yes, they need to swim, so that's like yes, they're just this much. We have 40 of them who are also going to be in the concert, so they will be doing. It's okay to disclose, I think. We're doing a concert for Thriller from Michael Jackson. And these girls are like the zombies around. Because they're anyway jumping up and down, so might as well make them zombies around the pool and really doing that whole thing while the seniors are doing hard moves inside in the middle.
Right. All right, so Satyanji and Anakile, you two are the youngest in the team now. How old are you two?
13.
So you're juniors in the sense in the team as well, also in school with them, like also in school.
Yes.
What grade are you now?
8.
Together. Are you two twins? Because they reply at the same time. Joking. Well, how does it feel to kind of work with your team members who've been doing this for a long time now? Does it inspire you when you join the team?
Yes.
Yes. Twins, I'm telling you, you're twins. All right, so let's get to Tisseri. As a member, how long have you been in the team for?
I've been in the team for 5 years now.
5 years?
Yeah, I started when Roniaki directed Little Mermaid for us.
Okay.
And then I've been a part of Alice in Wonderland, and this is my 5th year in synchro.
Right. Okay, so like, does it take something out of you in the sense to be part of the team? Do you always have to go to practice? If you don't go to practice, will the coach kick you out?
No, but yeah, I think it's one of my responsibilities also to be there as a senior, and yeah, I go for practices.
And Sunnery, how has your experience been with the team so far? How many years, by the way?
I've been in synchro for 3 years, and I've been with different seniors, and it's been really nice to work with the captains and all the other people.
Right. Cool. I like that. It's so nervous. She's like, oh no, what do I say now? All right, so Netmi, you're also the vice captain.
Yeah.
What is the sole responsibilities that you have to take part in?
Just we have to so that everybody comes and everybody's there for each routine, because synchro is a team sport. Everybody has to know what they have to do. And for this concert, apart from synchro itself, we have to take care of the outside dancers and also think about the financial sides and everything else also.
Brilliant. That's a lot of responsibility. Lucky you guys, you don't have to do all that. All right, so Rohini, I understand that your legs must be super strong, because most of the work in synchronized swimming is strong legs.
And hands.
And hands. Because you might just topple over if you don't have strong hands. But strong legs. Can you kick someone to really
more than having muscular legs. It's about
it's not muscular.
It's not.
Okay. Just strengthening your legs.
It's a very feminine sport. Only girls can do it. So you don't get male synchronized.
Here I thought I was going to join the team, but no, I'm a male, so I can't join, unfortunately.
Exactly. So it's ballet.
Right.
But then boys do ballet. Anyways, we're not going to have
if you so choose, though, we won't judge you if you guys. All right, so what do you see? Now, this sport, to be honest, MTV has heard about water sport, synchronized swimming, but the entire Sri Lanka wouldn't know what it is just yet. It seems like it's still a growing sport.
It's still a growing sport because not all the schools who have swimmers are actually have built a synchronized swimming team in their school. But if you talk to the swimming community, everybody knows that synchronized swimming exists because we have the same competitions as them.
Right.
So national age group meets and junior nationals and senior nationals. Every time there is a swimming and diving, it's always swimming, synchronized swimming, diving, and water polo championship.
Okay.
So we are there in every time there is a national organized event. But not all schools have coaches. Because when we started, I toured with 8 girls.
Okay.
So we're like the only ones who represented and came back and knows the sport to coach.
This is the Lankan team.
The Sri Lankan team. So when we toured to Doha, Qatar for the Asian Games in 2006 when I was in school, my last year. And so we are the only ones who actually have the passion and wants to teach. But then, in Sri Lanka, when it comes to the academic year and you're done with school, you have different priorities. You don't really have much time to pursue in your sport. And that is not taken as, it's not like cricket here in any other sport where you can actually make a career out of it.
Right.
So it's just me and a few others who are currently coaching, and it's not like I can coach all the schools. So my time is limited and I chose to help my school, obviously. So if the other girls also can take a school each, that's when we can really push forward. But now I know of clubs coming up and academies coming up of the rest of the girls who toured, who have the experience, who are starting to develop. So our only ambition is, it's not about school only, about only having Visakha come forward. I obviously want to see everyone taking part, and where then we can really push the boundaries in the international arena.
Right. Apart from your concerts, you do have competition.
Yes.
So how does the competition work?
So we don't take competitions also very easy, but since we started the concert in November, December, we have one competition called the Levels, which is just a pass or fail. It's not first, second, third. So we actually didn't put much focus on that. The seniors, they know what to do. They practiced on their own and did that. But soon after the concert, I'll give them just like 2-week break, and then we have to start again, strenuous training for nationals. Because that is big for us. Because no matter what concert we do, we need to bring the trophy to the school for the sport in the end. So that is priority.
Of course. Wow. So I'm guessing this is a point game. If it is a competition, but whatever, if anyone does fall, that's a point taken off. If anyone does a great backflip or something, that's probably going to be like...
You really need to come watch something. So it's like diving. It's on judges basically judging a score at the end of the routine.
Right.
For artistic impression and technical difficulty.
Right. Have you all been in competitions with other schools as well?
Yes.
How are the other schools when they come up to you? Is it like that movie Bring It On, where they have cheerleaders just coming up and saying, "Watch out, you"?
I think in their head.
But everyone's just nice to each other and school spirit. That's good to hear. Where do you see the vision in synchronized swimming in the next 10 years? Would you think that this would ever come to a level in Sri Lanka as a professional sport?
It should, because we have taken the first step. At least we have taken part, and we know what it's like. What it is like out there, and we definitely know what it takes for us to really get there. So as per the last session we had one girl who actually represented, and I coached her personally very hard once she got selected out of everyone, and she got a medal. And that is something to tell us that whatever we are doing is right, and we need to just keep moving forward and really strengthen our skills. And that's
Annika, right?
That's Annika.
Of course, I remember. See, I too remember names. Okay.
So next 10 years, I would love to see more of our Sri Lankans taking part and actually getting those medals, which will make more people come into the sport and all schools opening. So that is where we really need to work hard for the current synchronized swimmers to really get out there and bring back that glory, so that we make the sport big.
It really is an ambitious and great dream that you have. And we here at MTV really do push and hope that you do reach this level when it comes to synchronized swimming. You know what? I might be part of your team one day. You never know. Me. All right, ladies, thank you so much for being here in the morning. I know it's really... Do you have practice now? Right after this?
After school.
After school.
After school? Oh no, can I help?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, so thank you so much for watching Good Morning Sri Lanka. We'll go into a quick commercial break, but after this, we have a surprise MTV presenter to speak about something I really don't know what they're going to speak about. We'll be right after this break.